All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Apology, you know, sometimes. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for spending your afternoon checking in with Afrikinky Nation. We pray that you guys are all doing well and are blessed. It is an honor and a privilege to have all of you join us this afternoon for this very exciting day. All right, so we're just going to open up in prayer. So Father God, we just thank you for your presence. We first of all thank you for waking us up this morning. We thank you for your grace, your mercy, your loving kindness that has been blessing us and covering us. Father God, we pray that as we begin this meeting, Father God, your presence dwell amongst us. Father God, we pray for this beautiful meeting of women, of entrepreneurs, of sisters, Lord God. We pray that everyone be blessed and that we be able to share ideas and to promote each other so that we can all advance for your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen, amen.
Amen.
So just a quick check. Olivia, are you recording it? Number one, and are you live on Facebook?
Yes, Facebook is giving me some issues, but I'm still working on it.
Are you recording it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so maybe we can start a quick intro. As you all know, this is Cynthia Amo. You can call me Cindy. I'm trying not to be silly as much as I can, but you guys know me. This is Cynthia Amo, CEO behind Afrikinky. You guys can take it off. I'm just gonna ask maybe Amo Pong, if you can introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ama Opong, a friend of Afrikinky. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of this rebranding. Thank you.
Anything you want to share?
On Afrikinky?
No, in general. One word that define you.
I'm shy.
We'll try and break the shyness. Jennifer Eunice.
Sorry, I'm on mute. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Jennifer Pierre. I'm originally from Ivory Coast. Hello.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire. I've been friends of the Afrikinky CEOs for many, many years. So I'm happy to be here supporting what you're doing, and hopefully the vision carries forward.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
One word.
One word is kind of hard, one word, but I'm going to say a couple of hats I wear. I work in corporate America. I'm a mother of 3. I'm an entrepreneur in the making. So some things are happening. I'll keep it quiet on that for now, but it's coming. So that's a brief intro.
Excellent.
Good.
Great. Who else? Kim?
Ramona. Let me unmute you.
It's on mute.
Oh, sorry, I was talking. Sorry. Yeah, I've had a long morning. I actually just came back. I had to set up a house, so I said I had to be here for my my BFF's opening. I thank God for you guys, your lives. So one word about me: secure the money bag. I teach people how to create multiple streams of income. And again, my name is Kimona. I'm glad to be here for the opening.
Thank you.
Okay, who else?
Delphine.
You can go next.
Hi, I'm Delphine. I'm actually happy to be a part of this too, and I am a student. I'm actually under training in Afrikinky, and I am hoping to learn more. So yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm a mom.
Tell us where you're calling in from.
I'm calling in from Ghana. I'm in my
Oh, wow.
yes.
Thank you for that. And she's been helping us really a lot, and we appreciate you, girl. She actually went with me to the northern region of Ghana. We had an amazing experience. You know, I've not really shared a lot about, you know, what went on in the north, but I hope we will share it now that we rebranding the Shea Butter. But thank you so much, and you know, may God bless you for all your support. Yeah. And I see Ruth. Ruth?
It's on mute.
Hi, I'm here. I'm just in a noisy place, so I just stepped aside. But thank you for inviting me to be a part of this. I am in total support of everything you guys are doing. I love the products, and looking forward to hearing more about what is in store for the brand.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Ijeoma.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
I am happy to be here. Thank you for the invite. I'm a fan of Afrikinky and a friend, and I'm looking forward to this launch and the future of Afrikinky.
All right. And we have two now here. So now number one from ICGC.
Hi everyone, good morning. Oh, good afternoon. I've lost count of the days and the time. But I'm really happy to be here, and let me really commend these ladies. I know it's not easy starting anything, you know, for them to have the courage to even start. It's amazing and commendable. So thank you for inviting us, and I hope that this is just the beginning of great things to happen. So congratulations to all of you.
Amen.
All right.
Now number two from O Nation.
Marquia.
Sorry, I'm like multitasking. I have a project to work on too. But good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marquia. I live locally in Albany, so I'm closer with Liv. So I know her through Afrikinky. She's vended at a couple of events that I've had locally, as well as dealing with her Afro beats class that we also just got finished not too long ago with. And then as far as a word to describe me, I don't know. I guess creative. I'm really into marketing. That's actually what I'm doing right now as we're doing this. So I guess creative. And congratulations on the
Thank you. Did everybody introduce themselves? 1, 2, 3, 5.
Hi everyone. No, I didn't get to introduce myself.
Yes, I was waiting.
Hi everyone. I'm Natalie. I'm so excited to be online with you guys. I'm sorry, I'm in a noisy place. So, I'm also an entrepreneur in the making. So many things that I have planned, and I can't wait till, it's finally manifested. But I support you guys. I'm so happy about how far God has brought you, and I know you guys are going to go further. So I can't wait to see what this is all about.
All right. Okay.
All right. So I think we'll move on to the first session of the program. Will be, the whole rebranding of the Shea Butter. We're going to show you guys how we look, but we're going to have Amma Upon moderate this session.
Okay, thank you once again for the opportunity given me to moderate this section. As we all know, we are all here for the rebranding of the Afrikinky Shea Butter. But before we go to the main agenda for the day, I would like to ask the CEOs of Afrikinky to give us a brief history of Afrikinky, where the name came from, and what makes Afrikinky stand out, significance of Afrikinky, what is in stock like for Afrikinky. So, C and Olivia, over to you.
Okay. So Afrikinky is the product brand of the company Africans Gone Natural. And back in 2015, we actually just celebrated our 5th anniversary this week. Woo-hoo!
Congratulations.
We wanted to share with the world how to maintain natural hair. It was at a time when I know for myself, Cynthia had her natural hair, and I hadn't permed my hair since getting married in 2008. But I was struggling with the natural hair thing. I kept telling Cynthia, man, I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. And we're like, no, let's try and figure out how we can make this work, because to be natural is the best thing. And so in 2015, we just collaborated together. We decided to share information to help other women, because I knew that if I was I don't think I would be the only one that was struggling with natural hair. So we started Africans Gone Natural in 2015, and we used social media platforms to help share information about maintaining natural hair and what to do and how to maintain it and what's what. And then we decided to take it a step further by really getting in touch with what natural branding is all about. And Afrikinky was born in 2017. So from Africans Gone Natural, the product launch happened in 2017, and we just really wanted to connect back to using natural products. Because if we're sharing information about being in the natural hair, doing things naturally, using natural products, why not also dig deeper and touch base and go back home where everything originated, back in Africa, to promote and to share information about the use of natural products.
I'll add to that. Olivia said it all. So I'm not going to repeat it, but what I'll add to that is the name. I think the question was like how the name Afrikinky came, right? So when we started the Africans Gone Natural, the slogan for Africans Gone Natural was Afrikinky, right? So every lady that went natural, especially the Africans, they were calling themselves Afrikinky, right? So you guys will remember we used to say Afrikinky diva, Afrikinky babies, Afrikinky, Afrikinky. So like we will call people back home, and even people that like old people, they know about the name Afrikinky. So if you have that entrepreneurs and the business thing in you, you know that you have to secure that name, right? So we needed to birth a brand from it, right? Because you can't just create a name, Afrikinky, and let it fade away. So that's why the whole name, so like maybe let's create a brand for Afrikinky and, really use the name so that, the name will stay. So now, when we decided to do the product, the name became Afrikinky. Afrikinky is trademark. So we want to make sure that, whilst the name is there, you see people, especially our Africans, the next thing somebody is selling it and they have Afrikinky on it. So we make sure we trademark that. And we will share, my heart is for us to support each other. So I'm praying that as we progress, like with especially all our entrepreneurs here, we can have a forum like this where we'll come and we'll all share ideas and support each other, because like you guys said, Afrikinky will not be here without your support. So there's a power in us working together. And I've seen it, among African Americans, and we Africans can also do that. We can come together and use our power of togetherness to really empower each other to move forward together.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Thank you, Olivia. See, if I may ask, why rebranding? Because we are in love with the old Afrikinky shea butter products. We like how it looks like. The texture, everything. How different is this, the new Afrikinky shea butter from the new one? How different is it going to be in terms of texture, the packaging, and then because people are in love with it already.
I think, was it 2 days ago, I was looking at the old package and I'm looking at the new package and I'm like, I still love you, baby. But we have to grow, right? And we have to advance. And for me, there's this thing about when people hear about African products, they feel like it have to be in a certain package for them to know that it's from Africa. And we want to change that, right? Because the shea butter, the black soap, all these natural products are worth, a lot of money. Shea butter is known as liquid gold. So if we have such an amazing product that's so good, why do we have to package it in a way that it will, the value will be less? So we have to, I mean, and this thing goes to all African brand, that it doesn't matter. We have to try and brand our product in a way that we can compete. Because if we just do it anyhow and just stick anything on, we cannot compete, right? We cannot compete with a brand in CVS. We should be able to go to CVS and see a shea butter that's on their shelf that doesn't look like, okay, you know, somebody just, you know, grab something and stick it on. You go to African market and they have the shea butter wrapped in a plastic. And nowadays people think that the shea butter that are not well packaged are the natural, like the true from Africa. To us, that needs to change. And as every business, we always have to look at ways to change it. In terms of content, is the same shea butter. We have not formulated it. It probably will be the next phase of Afrikinky in terms of, you know, bringing scent to it. That's maybe a different phase, but right now it's the same shea butter, same texture. You know, if you've used our shea butter, you love it. It's the same thing. We've just changed the packaging. That's it.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. I just want to take you back. So if I got you right, all African Gone Natural products are Afrikinky, right? The products are called Afrikinky, if I got you right.
Yeah, so right now, the way we've set up in terms of like the business, right? African Gone Natural for me is a distribution company, right? So the future of African Gone Natural will be us sourcing any brand from Africa to sell their natural product here. It's a distribution company. Afrikinky is a brand, right? That African Gone Natural distributes.
Okay.
Right. African Gone Natural is also a movement for Africans embracing our natural beauty, you know, and loving ourselves for who we are. So that's the difference. And Afrikinky can also be you as a person, you know, if you've embraced your natural self, if you embrace your natural, like the use of natural product, you are an Afrikinky diva.
Thank you very much. And I would like to also ask you, as you were presenting Afrikinky, you said that people believe that those that has been packaged in plastic, as in polythene, are the natural product. So how are we going to sell Afrikinky, the rebrand one, to public for them to know that it's sold the natural Afrikinky that is in that container? If
well, Olivia, you want to take that?
Yeah, so I think, you know, it's about time, right? The time is changing, times are evolving, so why not? Why can't we, like Cynthia mentioned earlier, why can't natural products be on the shelves of Walmart or CVS? It's time, it's where, you know, taking everything back to Africa, it's time for us to also advance and elevate to where other companies are. If people are able to value shea butter the way that it is, we should be able to also match it with the branding and you know, put it upscale. It's time.
Okay, so I mean, this is going to be my last question for this section, and then after that, I'll ask our participants if they have any other question. I just want to know what makes Afrikinky stand out from the rest of other products. What makes Afrikinky special, different? What makes it from the rest of other products? You say the shea butter. What makes Afrikinky shea butter stand out from other shea butters? From
it's simply the best. I mean,
it's simply the best. Good.
Shea butter before.
Go ahead.
Let me say this: when we started selling shea butter, and when you try to sell it to people, they're like, "Oh, I can put that on my skin. It smells." Right? Anybody that uses Afrikinky shea butter knows that, you know, it's nice. The texture is beautiful. You know, quality in itself. You know, we don't compromise quality. We source from a trusted source. You know, we share pictures of how we source, and we don't just go to Mapala Market and collect all the shea butter and ship it here, right? So that's what makes Afrikinky brand.
So, can I add up?
Sure.
Afrikinky is simply unique because we think doing it, we are thinking about the customers, okay? We are not thinking about what we are going to get from it. We are usually thinking about how it's going to help the people, how it's going to improve someone's bad skin, how it's going to help someone grow their hair. So it's not, most organizations go into these things for profit. But with Afrikinky, it's about us. We make it about us. We make it about, you know, bettering ourselves. So it's not mostly about the profits or anything. It's just about how natural, how organic, and how involved we are with it. So I think that is what makes Afrikinky different from every other place. At the end of the day, we are a family, and then we treat everyone equal.
Thank you very much, Delphine.
And to elaborate a little bit more on that, just tying back to, because everything is handcrafted. So we're serving a community, right? The Afrikinky products are all handcrafted by our Shea Queens. And so it's also a form of that. It's really elaborating on that form of community, giving back to the community that are handcrafting it. A lot of other companies, they bring the products and they'll use a little bit of the natural products and add fake stuff into it. When you buy Afrikinky, you can be rest assured that everything is handcrafted with love and security, and from sunrise to sundown, are hardworking and diligent in making the product the best that it can be.
Okay, thank you very much, Olivia and Cynthia and Delphine. Okay, I would like to ask the participant if they have anything to ask at this point. Any question? Any contribution? Before we launch the products of the day.
I think majority of them are on mute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would just say I just think this is an amazing opportunity for you guys to really take this into other countries. I'm just really excited for you both. Congratulations. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Cynthia and Olivia, we're waiting for the new Afrikinky Shea butter.
Okay. I just want to make sure, ladies, no one else have a question. Jennifer, Esther is on. Rose, like I see, if
they are mute. So if you can unmute them,
no,
all of them are. Esther is. They are.
Olivia, do you mute people or they can unmute themselves?
Yeah, but they can unmute themselves.
Okay, so Esther, welcome.
Thank you. Sorry. Hello, guys.
Hi, Esther.
We're waiting for a question.
We're waiting for questions.
Oh, a question.
Before.
I'm just excited to see the reveal, so I can't wait to see it. But I think I can echo what everyone is saying. I think it's a really great strategy of not narrowing our branding to just what it looks like to be what is African. I think making it more, I'd say, more general and more strategic to really showcase it to the rest of the world, I think is really important. So I'm excited because I think the only one thing that I'll say is it being from Africa is also that unique thing about shea butter. So even though we want to rebrand it so that we can, make it maybe easier to sell at a CVS or Walgreens, I think we shouldn't forget about the niche aspect of where the shea butter comes from. So that's why I'm really excited about the packaging, because I'm like, it would be wonderful, but also we should definitely keep that core aspect so that people can also use that to just learn about the culture and all the things that we have.
It's kind of freezing.
Esther is breaking the network.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
For me, it's like two things. Just, make it look professional, which already it was a little bit of that. I think secret sauce, I was done. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. You were breaking, but it's okay.
Yeah, you were breaking a little bit, yeah.
Sorry. All I said was essentially just for Afrikinky to keep the secret sauce of what makes it really a core product from Africa. So I can't wait to see the packaging for sure.
Thank you. Jennifer?
I was just going to add to that the key to success is to think ahead of the curve and not just be satisfied with doing a good job, but just thinking about how do I make it better? How do I think about the future? And I think that's a great thing that you took the initiative to rebrand and to think about not just the base that you have, but your potential and future customers, because it's a great product, like we've all said, and it should be shared with a bigger platform. So we can't wait to see what it looks like. And I know that this group will give you honest feedback. If we don't like it, we will tell you too. So I know that, but I know you've done your research and you've done your work, so I'm pretty sure we'll like it. So we can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Ruth, Nar, Ijoma, if we can hear from you guys. Mark, you, did I mention the name right?
Markia.
Yeah. And then Galati Noten, I don't know who that person is. Would like to have your contribution, comments, questions.
So I would like to ask, I know I'm with the team, but I still want to know. I would like to ask if there would be any new addition of any like natural product added to the already the collection we already have. Because from some of the comments I saw online, I saw some people requesting more of the shea soap, which I know is not part of the things we sell. So I wanted to know if it's going to be taken into consideration and then added to our collection.
Okay. Let me take this. So in terms of, are we going to add new products? Yes. We want Afrikinky
Absolutely.
to be a place where we can come and source any natural oil from Africa, natural herbs from Africa, and natural butter from Africa. So this year, you guys saw the neem powder. We're waiting to, initially the plan was to do a big launch with all the stuff we're gonna introduce, but you know, for
Corona, sister virus.
We have to change and be flexible. So we decided to, you know, informally just sell the neem powder, which have been great. You know, people are buying the neem powder as, you know, it's like our bestseller right now. So yes, we will, you know, we will still sell the neem powder. We're also gonna bring baobab powder. So baobab is like one of our high-end oil. You know, like you buy shea oil for $80, but baobab oil is like $20-something. So we wanna bring the powder. It's amazing. Like all the women into health, you know, it's a superfood. So you can, you know, you will love baobab powder.
Fitness, health, yeah.
Looking into to source moringa powder and maybe moringa oil. Moringa oil is extremely expensive, right? So we just have to check there. But the goal is to bring more. And also with the shea butter soap, we did a test on the shea butter soap and it went out of stock. And you know, people are requesting for it like crazy. The shea butter soap.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're looking into, you know, make the shea butter soap the way like people love the black soap, because people are sending us email like, when is the shea butter soap coming up? And the shea oil too, for some reason, when it's out of stock, the people are asking for it. So, but yes, we're gonna bring a lot of different products. Yeah. So I guess the time is 3 hours. Thank you so much. You did an amazing job. So we're gonna really show you guys the package.
We can't wait.
Please give us your honest feedback, because you know, Jennifer, I want to take this opportunity. Jennifer is amazing. You know, she gives me feedback. She's honest. You need ladies like that in your life. Okay.
Thank you.
She will tell you exactly the way it is. She's not gonna sugarcoat it. Okay. Those are the ladies that we need, you know, to keep us honest. If it's not nice, she will tell you.
Let us know.
Thank you, Jennifer.
It's not nice, but she's gonna guide you. You know, she's like my career mentor or something to like, like, you know, what should I do? You need ladies like that in your life, girl. You know, that's the only way we can move up. And whilst, I mean, you guys have supported us, we're also gonna support you. If you are into anything, please reach out to us. Anything we can do, let's get a, you know, there's a lot of African women. We have to come together and conquer. Yeah. So Olivia, play the video, share the video, and then oh boy, there we go. Liv, we can't see anything.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can hear the music.
Oh, wow.
Let me see because I can't really, it's freezing.
No, I can't hear it either.
It's pictures.
Liv, we can hear it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I think we should show it again.
So happy
I
to
think
live
it's
here.
possible.
I love it.
Yeah.
Did everyone see it?
Post the picture.
Yes, but if you can get a picture of that.
Just the picture. Just post
Yeah.
one picture.
Yeah, the last one.
Last picture. So we can zoom on and then get all the feedback.
All right. Give me 1 second.
I have, okay, Shisha.
Okay. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
really nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
It looks
I love
expensive.
it. Yes. It's very rich.
Yes.
I agree with that. It's definitely refined. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to also ask about the shea oil. That's my personal favorite. Are you going to make a bigger bottle?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I've been asking for this since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would definitely take that to consideration, producing a bigger shea oil. So you can, saturate your body with it.
I love it. It's
I love it too.
I'm more point is a big fan of the shea oil
Yes.
too.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I love it. I like it.
All right, Liv, can you show the last picture?
Like the one that's open.
Let's see.
Looks rich.
So this is it. I'm having it. I'm showing it right here.
Can you bring it to the middle? See? And then up. Okay.
It's really nice. I like the container, the packaging is
Yeah, I like it.
It's very rich.
very, very nice.
Wow.
Looks
Wow.
very expensive.
Yes.
Premium product.
Price.
I like the colors too. So why did you choose black and gold?
Because we are black.
Well, we said that shea butter is liquid gold, so why not elevate that and show it, display it, showcase
I
that?
love it.
I think it's good. I like it.
Who was the
It looks
brains
rich.
behind the new
Design, the branding.
design? Yeah. Just curious.
A whole lot of deliberation, a whole lot of discussion.
And then we talk about like the details of the packaging.
Can we come off the screen share so we can see it live?
Yeah, look, can you Sharon?
See, bring it closer.
See, up.
Turn
Okay.
around. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Olivia's. Okay. See,
Okay.
can you bring? Okay.
Last time I posted something on Facebook with the symbol. The symbol is all around it, and it means God's tree, Nyamidria, right? So we source our product from the tree, God's, and it's amazing we found a Christ symbol that represents like who we are. So you will see that symbol all around the container, right? So Nyamidria, God's tree, and it represents God's protection and presence. So
God is in it.
That is in
That's
it.
awesome. Amen.
That is in this, okay?
Is it only the shea butter that has been changed, or like everything?
Okay, so we're working on
the black soap as well.
Yeah, we're working on the black, so we should release that towards the end of this year.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is to rebrand everything, but with small business and budget, you have to be little.
Yeah, step by step.
Wise. Yeah.
Unless somebody is willing to provide some loan, we'll just do it right.
One shot. We figured we started with the shea and the black soap since those two are the top products that are used and patronized by everyone. So
yeah, we also have a still here, and it says giving back. That's like where we start.
Society.
We have to give back to our society. The women producing these products, we have to make sure that we are not just sourcing, but we're going back to the community and giving back. We also have promoting natural beauty. So that's what Afrikinky is about. Promoting natural beauty and also empowering community, basically. That's the three things that we stand for. So we also have it as a seal here, and authentic shea butter. That's the symbol that Olivia is showing. And we have a little story about how we source it, also on the package. We have our barcode. When you're a small business, when we started the first brand, we didn't think about no barcode.
No barcode. Like barcode what? We're just selling it.
So this is what I have barcode in, especially, we sell on Amazon. So when we got into Amazon, they're like, you need a barcode. I'm like, oh my God. So we have to stick after one. So now we have the barcode on it too. What else do we have? One thing that we're gonna put is we're gonna put a seal here that shows that, nobody have touched it.
Freshness.
Especially when we put in it, so we're gonna put a seal that says seal for freshness and safety.
If unlocked, tempered.
Okay, so when you buy and it's open, that means somebody have touched it. So just to give it a little bit more,
again, especially with everything happening these days.
Yeah. So you guys have a question. If not, then we can move on to the next session. And that will be all. That will be about us. That one, I'm not going to be the only one talking. So
okay. I'd like to find out, would you formulate the shea butter, or is just going to be this? Like, do you have plans of formulating the shea butter, or it's just going to be this?
You mean processing it further?
Yeah.
Okay.
Further.
All right.
What was the last thing?
No, I think she wants to find out if, and I had the same question. If you have plans of processing different products, right?
With the shea butter.
Yeah, for the shea
butter.
A
lot of people have been asking about it, especially not necessarily like processing it, because every time you mix something with water, you have to add
preservative.
Yeah.
Preservative,
right? So then it's like, okay, how do we now still, market the whole natural thing? So it's something that we've been
thinking about.
What we can do is, and what we've been thinking about is to scent this with essential oil, because essential oil is also natural. So you buy shea butter, maybe make it more creamy and scented, but not necessarily to make like a whole cream. If we want, maybe that will be the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But for now, maybe to add a scent, and even if we would do that, it will be essential oil.
Okay.
Yeah,
and that would be great. I think that would be great.
Okay, so if you add the essential oil to it, we're still going to have the natural shea butter and then the one with the oil, right?
Mm-hmm. Because there's still some people that are sensitive to skin, to different scents. So yeah.
It's tricky, right? Because even with the essential oil, there's different smells. So with my case, I started testing that. I'll add lemongrass to it. And my son he doesn't like it. Maybe he's so used to not having any scent. that every time I add anything, he's like, "Hey, I'll take it from me." So it's tricky. Like, okay, if we do lemongrass, yeah, but maybe you're not gonna like it. Maybe Amma will like it. So ideally, we were hoping that people will buy the shea butter like this, and just learn how to like maybe add your own scent to it if they prefer. I mean, we've been educating people that way, but I don't know. With us human, I think we like everything premium. And then, I mean, on the business side, we'll make more money if we do the phase 2 of like maybe formulating it, because this shea butter, if you formulate it, this shea butter, you can get maybe 3 bags. You get more for your money, you know, from business point. So it's something we still thinking about it, but God will guide us.
Okay, thank you.
So I have a question. What is your overall goal with Afrikinky brand? Like, where do you see it in the next maybe 3 to 5 years?
Good question.
We want it to become a home name brand. Everybody should know Afrikinky worldwide. When you think natural, you think Afrikinky. That's like the ultimate goal.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, we should be able to be in stores. That's our. I mean, when I get into Walmart, let's be like as surreal as it can be. If you have any connection on how we can go to Walmart, we want to go to
CVS, Target,
CVS, and also different African countries, because we get from in the northern, I mean, eastern part of Africa asking for these products. So we want to go to different African countries. We want to go everywhere that we can. The sky is the limit, and we need you all to help us. If you have any connection, it's Tim on. You know, she's like the $1 million chick here. We need all the business ladies to support us. Esther, Jennifer, you know, you guys should support us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where we see ourselves.
Yep. Definitely have my full support.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.
So now that we're done with you guys have seen the shea butter, you like it, thank God. If not, Jennifer was gonna kick me, like she was gonna come back.
You know it.
We have to just talk about, you know, how do we African women, how do we
help each other?
Because, you know, I heard Jennifer is working on something, Nai is working on something, Esther is working on her music. You know, I know now you have your own talk. Then, like, how do we come together and support each other? This is an open, like, I'll try.
But real quickly, before we even tap into that, if everyone can just share more specifically the area that they're in, because I know, I mean, just in case, like I know Kimona, in case anyone is looking for a house, we have like the world's finest real estate agent online here. So share, everybody, if you could just quickly share what you're into and your business. Anyone?
Well, I just started a little online talk show, if we will call it even a talk show, but I call it Kitchen Table Conversation. So if you can just look it up and like the page, because that's one platform that we can use to support all women and everything that they are into. I want to start conversations on everything African, and it doesn't matter which part of Africa you come from. So if you have the time, please look for it, like it. I would want you to be a part of it. I will call on each and every one of you here, depending on what we are talking about, to bring your ideas to the table. So that's what I am doing. So if you want to promote your product, I've told Cynthia already that she's coming to the table, and I think Olivia might be coming to. Anybody who is promoting anything, if you need any help with that, I'll be more than happy to have you at the table so we can talk about what's going on. So.
What's the name again?
Oh, it's I'm sorry, the name of Kitchen Table Conversations. Yeah,
So
kitchen table conversations. Yeah.
is that what you are using on Instagram and on the social media platforms?
I'm actually not on Instagram. I do have an account there, but I don't remember the last time I went there. But it's on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
So for it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
so that's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just typing it in the chat so that everyone can save it. Okay.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, okay.
I'm not working. I'm a full-time mom. I'm a student. I'm in my final year, but then thanks to Corona, we are stuck at home. So we are still trying to figure out how we are going to graduate and then move on with life in general.
Nice. Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I'm in a noisy place, but I'm Ruth, and my background is really in finance, but right now I am in human resources. I recruit for New Jersey Transit for their corporate jobs, but on the side, I do have a small consulting business where I work with different companies to recruit for focus groups. So as you guys were talking, I'm just trying to think maybe how can I help, because different companies reach out to my company to solicit people, to get people to hear about different brands, different services, different products that they have. And just pretty much we do the market research to see how people will react to the service and the product. So something like this, let's say McDonald's wants to change, maybe the way that their ads look. They would call my company, my market research company, to say, can you get people in this demographic and ask them these questions to see how they would react. And pretty much that's what I'm doing right now on the side, a lot of market research for different companies.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so my background is social research and development way back in Ghana. But when I came to America, I'm currently working with the health sector as a perioperative, in the perioperative services, surgical tech. So we are fighting the coronavirus. So I work as a front line. But then in Ghana, I was working with a research and consulting firm. I work in Germany on international integration, and then in the Cape Verde, I was working as a research assistant before I came here. So Ruth, I think I can work with you in terms of the market research.
Sure, that's great.
And I also work with microfinance way back in Ghana. Yeah, I did work with. I was part of the team that helped Ghana to get regulations for the microfinance sector in Ghana before I came here. So I was part of the Bank of Ghana.
So here's an interesting fact. Amma and I have the same exact birthday, same year, everything, and we're both into finance and market research.
Yes, wow. And our children were born in December as well.
Yes.
Yes, apart.
She was copying me.
Esther, your turn.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Esther.
My background is in finance. I work in corporate finance at Unilever, so big branding company, consumer product. So of course, I'm not in marketing, but we consider ourselves a bit of a marketing company because we innovate every year. On the side, something I'm passionate about is personal finance and music. So in terms of working on things, Cynthia has been always on my case. One of my passions is songwriting, and so I've been writing a lot of songs ever since I was probably 17 years old. And I've had a collection of songs, but I've not actually put anything into an album. So that's something that I'm working on the side as well.
We'll probably need an Afrikinky theme song.
Probably.
Back you. Me and Olivia will be backing you, okay?
Absolutely. I hear you guys.
If she doesn't release her song,
we don't need Cynthia.
No. I know.
Cynthia in the song.
I hear you.
Maybe.
She can dance. We'll leave her to do the dance.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
very important stuff.
Jennifer, it's your turn.
Sure. So I'm also in corporate finance. I've been there for the past 15 years. I am also into microfinance. I'm actually the chair of microfinance at my company. So we should talk about that. And that's one of my passions on the side. So definitely we should connect about that. But on my personal time, I spend a lot of time coaching and doing career advice to different people. And I realized that that's something I really enjoy. So I've decided this year that I will make that my side business, if you want. So I'm actually writing the material. I'm coming up with different training plans, and that's gonna be hopefully out this year, if not 2021 for sure. But it's really in the making, because there's a point where you have to kind of make your passion and your living collide, those two words, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do at the moment. So more to come on that. And at some point I'll be giving free coaching sessions as part of my training. So I'll reach out to this group, and anybody who's interested, I will be giving you those free sessions.
Yeah, I've been getting a few sessions.
Yes, it's been a good practice ground, Cynthia. Thank you.
Let me say this. It's funny when you go to your friend and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to XYZ. What do you think I should do? And then she will coach you as if she doesn't even know you.
That's true. We're still fighting on the pricing of some of our products, actually. Yes. I think there are a few ones that are not at the right price points. You're being very generous, which is good, but we'll be talking about that.
Who else now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it me? I think I've spoken already.
Yeah.
Not Jelly.
Not Jelly, right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ruth spoke. Ijeoma, we want to hear you.
Ijeoma.
I just want to be a citizen.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So my background is science-based. I'm in the clinical trial research industry. So, there's protocols to adhere to. I travel to sites. I kind of train physicians on, new innovative therapies. I guess during this quarantine, I'm trying to tap into my creative side. So I'm taking up drawing, and I'm taking some classes like on Skillshare. And I think I might go a little further with it, maybe as an extra stream of income. Maybe make t-shirts, like children-based t-shirts, and see where it goes from there. So pray for me. I'm saying it out loud that I'm actually going to do something outside of my comfort zone. So that means it's real, and we'll see where it goes from here.
Oh,
Amen. You shared it. Now it's out there from mouth to God's ears. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. So, whether Ajele is ready. If not,
Mona.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, like my sis says, I'm a real estate agent. I also teach other people how to create multiple streams of income. How to invest in real estate using other people's money, how to get into the stock market. And I have successfully been able to monetize my God-given skills and talents and turn it into a money bag. So I am teaching other young entrepreneurs or anyone out there who is really still trying to figure out how to monetize their genius and how to use social media to service others. And I have a course that's coming out actually on Tuesday, May 12th. If there's anyone here that is thinking about creating another stream of income and doesn't know how and where to begin, I would love, for you to be a part of this project. I will drop the link at the bottom. If anyone is interested, they can sign up.
I'm definitely interested.
Okay, thank you. Let me go. I'm gonna put in the chat the link.
Okay.
So we have Note 10, but I'm not sure who the person is.
Galaxy Note.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we went over our time. But the last question, I think I asked that question before. How do we support ourselves? Right.
So I have a suggestion, but like pretty much like how we're all like sharing what we all do as entrepreneurs. We can either share, everyone here knows somebody that can benefit from what we offer or a service that we offer. So, word of mouth is very powerful. If we can all share each other's businesses on our platforms, we can all help each other grow. I feel like this is what most people do. Like you mentioned, other outside nationalities, this is how they grow their businesses. Each one shares one once you share your business, even if you are the person that's I guess patronizing the business, if you know someone that that can obviously benefit from whatever it is that we're doing, then definitely share it with somebody. It helps our businesses grow.
So Cynthia, I'm just thinking. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking that maybe we can make Afrikinky or any other product that anybody has here a sponsor of kitchen table conversations. You don't have to give me a lot of products. Even one to give somebody or to show somebody, it's fine to begin with. So if anybody else has a product like that and I can show it as a sponsor of our little talk show, we can start from there. So that's how I can start supporting. So let me know if you want me to promote anything on the show. I will be more than happy to do that.
That'd be awesome.
Okay. And I shared my link with anyone who's interested in signing up for my masterclass on Tuesday. If anyone's interested, feel free. Or if you know anybody, please share it with anyone you know.
Okay.
Anyone else have an idea on how we can support each other? Like, I know Moyatu just joined. Welcome, Moyatu. She's a big deal on branding, like branding. I'm sure she'll have a lot to say about this. Like, how do we support ourselves as African women to promote our, like, as African Americans are doing? And I mean, when I go on social media and I see how they are growing each other, it's amazing. We African women can do the same. How can we support each other? That's the topic for discussion, Moyatu. So feel free to, join the session.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Jennifer, you have an idea?
I think a lot of good things have been said so far, but I already wanted to commend the ladies on the call who are already willing to help. I think that's where it starts, helping each other. One person who knows another, and that's kind of like how you form that community and you're able to support each other. So the idea of sharing on the talk show is awesome. Kimona, who also mentioned, promoting each other. That type of openness, I think that's what will help us be successful. Because a lot of time everybody wants to work in the little corner, but we've seen that there is a lot of strength in network. So that type of network, I think, is going to be very helpful for us to grow as individuals and as well as a community of women entrepreneurs.
Right. Anyone else? Okay. Well, I have an idea, and this year I was actually trying to come up with something like that because I don't know. I think this desire to empower each other, maybe it came from when we started from African Go Natural, right? With let's promote each other to go natural, let's promote each other's beauty. It's been on my heart, and every time I have the opportunity to help people, I try to, right? So this year, that was something I wanted to work on. I wanted to do an event to find a way to bring us all together and support each other through maybe content creation, right? So we all come together one day, we leverage each other's skills. We all bring our businesses down, to the table, and then we create content together and use that to support each other and also share the content across our platform. So hopefully this thing goes down and I'm able to put it together as the way that we can start. It's something that I'm willing to do it once a year, that we call everybody that we know that's, have this, entrepreneurship thing in them. Because once you're an entrepreneur, you cannot, it's this thing, it's like, yeah.
That's right.
It's this thing in you that, you don't know how to express it, but I think we can support each other. Somebody like Esther, who will have to really launch her millions music that she's not doing. We can force her to launch one, you know what I mean? So, I'm still working on it. That's my part on how I think we can support each other. I don't know whether Olivia have anything to say, and if not, then I think our time is went over, so we can close. Yeah.
No, just reiterating what everyone said, just coming together and having that, that foundation, that platform is going to be excellent. So thank you everyone for joining, for sharing ideas. This is just the beginning. We pray that this is just the beginning of a wonderful sisterhood that we could, propel each other's businesses and ideas forward. We thank you for tuning in. Of course, if you have any questions, you know how to contact us, and we'll be in touch with how we can move this forward. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Great job, ladies. It was amazing. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck.
Before and after.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Jennifer, feel free to stay, I go with you for we have an amazing, network of women. It's amazing. And so we really have to be doing this more and more.
Just a quick question. Is this also part of the live?
This session?
Yes.
Yes, because I think it's still recording, so just
you can stop recording.
Yeah.